All right, YouTubers and Casita owners, I have been working on the ability to carry a bike or something on the back of the Casita, and I used to carry a box back there, and I probably will again. One of the problems that I find is that although I have the hitch back here, I do experience swaying. If you're not careful in balancing the workloads, it will create a sway condition. And I'm going to cut the weight down and carry this box, but I'm going to cut some of that weight down. Another option I'm going to try now is I'm going to use a front hitch. And this is an old Hallmaster I picked up used, and I've loaded it on there. One of the things I've already found out is it sits too low. I'm going to raise it up a little bit, and I'm going to put some locks on it. I'm going to test it. Primarily what I'm wanting to do is carry just an electric bike here, and it weighs about 70 pounds, not that much. And there's mixed reviews on this Hallmaster, and the great majority of them give good reviews, but there are some of them that talk about the weight limits. And even though it's advertised as 400 pounds, I'm going to be 1/4 of that weight. But I am going to raise it up and do some modifications for us to be able to take electric bike on this. So more to come. All right, so I have initially set my Engwe electric bike into this Hallmaster, and I can see in the back it would fit nicely. Being these are fat tires, it has these closed pieces that'll clamp, they're clamps, and I believe they would work very well. They're clamp pieces that would tighten down and clamp the wheel. This being a fat tire, should be perfect. But up front here, it's not actually recessing in. So I think I can do a modification by removing the bolts here, seeing if it can't drop down, and maybe even able to shorten the platform. This excess hitch is designed to carry a loading table tray here. I'm not sure I even need that. I might cut this off here or out here to shorten the extension, so more to come. All right, and to make this a more perfect fit, what I've had to do is I had to go ahead and drill out some panels, and they're just riveted in. So most Casita folks are most familiar with rivet guns, but some of these little plates, they're just riveted in. It's not a problem to put them back and re-rivet in different spots. So what I did was I moved this plate back. I'll reinsert these because they do provide reinforcement. Another thing I had to do was these little security pins, I had to go ahead and center one. So I drilled a 1/2 inch on both sides for a security pin, a new location. That made that front wheel sit perfect with support. And then the back wheel has those clamps. Now I have thought about shortening this by cutting off those ends and moving that in, but I might leave it because this is custom fit for this particular bike. Should I change bikes and get a longer one, I may need that space, so I probably will just leave it. But I will reinsert and re-rivet some of these plates internal. Like I say, I may cut some of this hitch off. I don't need all that extension. And I don't see myself using the ramp here because I can lift that on and off. Although age is setting in, it might be nice to have that. We'll see. But anyway, that's again for a front receiver, and I will lift it so that it doesn't drag the ground. And I'll eliminate the potential problem of trying to carry some of these on the back of a Casita. We have 2 bikes to carry. This is going to carry one on the front receiver. I'm going to put the second one in the tailgate of the vehicle, the tow vehicle. but I think that will work for us. Again, this is an EP2 Pro Engwe, if I'm pronouncing the name correctly. I'll be able to drop those handlebars down so they won't be in any vision of sight there. So this should work out very well for us. So again, this is installation of a front hitch on my tow vehicle so that we can carry one of these 70-pound electric bikes.